No, I didn't say it's fine. I'm saying that Americans voted for it. That's the difference. I don't have to say it's fine. I'm just telling you the reality.
Did you vote to revoke birthright citizenship for the children of people who are here legally?
Do you understand what that means?
Yeah, I do.
Tell me about it. Tell me what birthright citizenship meant.
Well, I think when Donald Trump was talking about it and disparaging people over here, he was talking about undocumented people who come and drop their anchor babies. He wasn't talking about people who are here on student visas, people who are here on H-1B visas.
You're always going to choose this weird exception.
No,
the fact is the system is being gamed.
That's Fox News host and man speaking common sense, Greg Gutfeld, putting his shrill-voiced co-host Jessica Tarlov in her place after she complained about Trump's stance on birthright citizenship. Welcome to Nerk News, I'm Nerkish, and it looks like Jessica Tarlov is going to need a bigger pair of fake glasses to compensate for her low IQ takes recently, because she seems to be more out of touch with the American people than usual. Here she is claiming that President Trump pulled a bait and switch on voters with his day one executive orders.
What is your favorite, if you had to pick one, executive order? It's a good pick.
I think some of the DEI programs went too far, and everyone has accepted that in the public and the private sector, right? You have a huge surge of roles in companies, large and small, after the murder of George Floyd, and a lot of them have just quietly gotten rid of them even before it was clear that Donald Trump was going to win again. So I think that we can talk about things like that. I think you can even talk about the EV mandate. All of the automakers who share the same aspirations and goals as former President Biden have said we're not going to make our targets. So obviously we need to reassess that to some degree. But when the judge says, you know, this is what the people voted for, some of it they absolutely did not. And the American people on November 5th vote for 1,660 Afghans who are being resettled here, have gone through the government process, people who helped us during the war in Afghanistan, worked as translators, risking their lives. People are on target lists for the Taliban. They had their flights canceled.
The answer is yes, they did vote
for
it.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
If you sat there.
Yes, they did.
No, they
Sorry,
didn't.
Trump did not hide any of this from anyone.
True.
And that's the difference.
Americans voted for Donald Trump because they saw these systems, these institutions being gamed. The asylum issue, the birthright citizen issue, Title IX issues. Every single part of society was being gamed by the left. And finally, Americans got pushed too far.
It's apparent Tarlov isn't in tune with Trump's base or regular Americans at all. I mean, I just recently showed that clip of the hacks at CNN being baffled by Americans' overwhelming opposition to immigration in general, both legal and illegal. Not to mention the huge week-long argument on Twitter between Elon, Vivek, and Trump's base over H-1B visas, which ended with Elon conceding that the system is broken and Vivek essentially stepping down from Doge. The simple fact is the immigration system is being scammed in this country, and Americans are simply demanding that the fire hose be turned off until it's fixed. So yes, this is absolutely something Trump voters asked for.
There are things that Trump will do that I will disagree with, but the entire package is as close as you're going to get to what Americans want. Trump is redefining basically what a human being can do in 24 hours. It's incredible. He did more in a day than Biden did in his damn career, and it's exhausting. It's exhausting. He had 3 balls last night. That's 3 more than Adam Kinzinger. The guy hasn't slept in 2 days. I mean, the thing is, it's amazing. It's possible. It is possible. Donald Trump could complete his presidency in 3 months. Right. And then he could just say, you know what?
Is that a promise?
I'm going to coast.
He goes, you know what, JD, you take it from here. I think I did everything I could do. It's incredible. And by the way, you brought up, and you said it was a good thing, you know, the fact that like these people have to go back to work, but then you mentioned all these challenges they have. Well, welcome to America. Every single one of us has a challenge, but yet we come to work. I'm not going to pay for their porn addiction. If they want to sit home in front of Pornhub and go, I have chronic fatigue syndrome, you know what? Everybody in America could stay home because they have a sick loved one or a baby, but they aren't. They're coming to work. They should go. I'm glad that he got rid of the appointees. I need work around the house. I pay well. I got to bring up the Nazi hoax thing because we all know this is BS. And yet the media is redefining losing every single day. Day one, they say Elon Musk made a Nazi salute.
Right.
And I'm beginning to think, you know, they know they're lying. So why are they doing? Why are they doing this? Because they realize they cannot rebuild their credibility. They're like a fat guy on death row. What's the point in dieting? You're already dead.
You know, it's apparent Tarlov is willfully trapped in an echo chamber because she keeps assuming the rest of the country is like her and the NPR-style liberals she surrounds herself with in New York. But the fact of the matter is, just like Greg said, Trump didn't hide any of this. It seems like the 4 years of her blindly supporting Biden must have rotted her brain and made her used to an administration repeatedly lying and covering things up. Because the fact is, Trump did all of this in the open, and the only ones I hear whining are people like Jessica and the ones at risk of being deported. But let me know what you think. Is Trump trying to pull a fast one on his base, or is he giving them exactly what they asked for when they voted for him? Let me know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. That stuff really does help us out. Until then, this has been Nerk News. Thanks for watching. Bye!